Yeah, it's a fascinating story. This underworld reputation, which is built by doing stuff, doesn't that also make you very vulnerable? If your name is in and around the underworld, the state in all its forms is talking to the underworld itself through informants and others. Doesn't that isn't that a point of vulnerability? You both need that reputation in the underworld to bolster yourself, but that's that's something that in the end can be pretty dangerous.
It's a great question that leads into the next stage of my life. I was unaware of the consequences. I was under the impression that once I committed a crime and got away with it, and we ditched the truck over here. Let's say we hijacked an 18-wheeler. Once we unloaded the 18-wheeler, and it was before the age of tracking. They just started to do tracking when I went to prison. So it was before the age of GPS devices and stuff on trucks. It was starting to happen, but not entirely. So let's say we took a truck, we unloaded it in a friend of mine's warehouse, and then we ditched the truck. Once I left, I thought that the crime was finished. I didn't understand the law. I didn't understand that the federal government will allow for an informant to go back several years and say, we did something, and that's considered evidence. Just the hearsay even of an informant. I wasn't aware that there were informants circulating around us, and those informants were regularly reporting my activities to the government or to the state authorities. At some point or another, they dropped the hammer on me, and that's when I was indicted by the state. I was indicted by the federal government twice, the FBI and the Secret Service. So I found myself with 3 indictments, and basically authorities were saying, we need this guy off the street. We need him off the streets. We need him off the streets one way or another. If we have to indict him 100 times, we will. So I had 3 indictments, and I had a superseding indictment, which could be arguably considered a 4th indictment. And between those 4 indictments, I knew then at that point I was going to be facing the rest of my life in prison, which I was. And then they started to go around to the FBI was interviewing would call me when the FBI left because they were still loyal to me. They were friends. And they would say, look, the FBI just left my house and these are the questions they asked me. Or the FBI just left my house and do they want you, Lou, watch out. Maybe you should just go to Europe or something, get the hell out. They're looking for you. And then at some point, the FBI started to offer people the witness protection program. And that's when I knew I was doomed, because I said to myself, it was the first real wake-up call. I said to myself, if the FBI is willing to pay somebody's upkeep to maintain somebody's lifestyle for the rest of their life with so many thousands of dollars a month out of government resources to get me, I'm in trouble, because I don't have equal power to confront that.